Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second
He was
down.
tackled at the 27-yard line.
This defense for the
It's
Chiefs
a pickup of
very
3.
strong in that victory a
Brings up
week ago.
And no
2nd
matter
and 7.
what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially from the field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw in this game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown.
And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
That's good for a
The Broncos, it's 6 and 4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That's another.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
It's Dobbins on the outroute, bringing it in. He is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Dobbins running out of the game. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. Here he's second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
That one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. The tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
First down.
12 yards there as they move
First
the chains.
and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Olay.
To throw is Nix.
A 15-yard
The
loss.
defense rising to the
down.
challenge and setting them back on the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. here is third and quite a ways. Working out of the gun is Nix. That's taken in by Frederick. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it to the post for first down. Game on.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now 2nd and 9.
Yellow! My side!
They'll run it again with Smith. He puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely built a pretty decent game.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yellow! Hey, 57!
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Mahomes. Working the middle of the field. He's got one complete. Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Xavier Worthy.
Harrison
His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Booker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Ready!
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Ready!
Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. This is going to depend on the speed, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
Captain! Away!
They're going. It's Nix.
and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. A first down carry for Smith. He works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he's been tough to stop here this first half.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
They keep it with Smith on first down. They'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there. They'll leave him with a second and 3.
Second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he'll find his way down around the 12. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's caught. Outside Smith. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Smith will get down close to the goal line, but not in. He's getting knocked down at the one.
It's a gain of a yard.
Smith once more. And this time he will score. Touchdown, KC. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven today that he wants to be the ball carrier that his franchise can rely on.
Broncos 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also
at the
7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing Nix.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready. My knees. Captain.
Now it's Nix. And this throw complete. And the defense had it over that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hut. Olay.
Nix to the air. Pass taken in. That has been tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. So he stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second and a couple. They go back to the group. The 16. So third and inches, and this will be the 9th play to go down.
Joe.
Here's Nix. Just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Results in the
We've seen him
first
catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch within a safety, and he thinks he can win every battle.
The Broncos are able to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
It's a gain of
27-yard pickup.
That's good.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A gain of 27.
Mahomes going to throw.
And the first down, Chiefs.
And that is incomplete. About 15 seconds left.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and another timeout. If they hurry, we'll see.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Attack!
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. As he gets this past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before the intermission. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They start with a handoff to Dobbins. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And this one incomplete. There's too much contact on that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That's returned it over for Smith. And shooting it all down the field. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They begin with a run by Smith. And he's going to be stopped on corner here. Just a yard up to the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a gain of
127 yards for him on the ground as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
10 more
They get
yards.
10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers.
Brings up 2nd
There's
and
plenty of
9.
traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. A quick throw caught by Ross. The blast of his quick feet, but not a whole lot of space down at the 30.
It's a gain
The
of 3.
wide receiver screen is getting enough
3rd
blockers in
and
front to
6.
create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. That is caught. He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a first and goal. The defensive end, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only do they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Smith trying to run for it. For a few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
On the tackle.
Only a yard that
It's a gain
time,
of a
2nd and
yard.
goal.
Brings up
The yards
2nd
may
and
start
goal.
getting a little tougher to
At the
come by
Broncos'
down near the
8-yard
goal
line.
line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Another try for Smith. And he will maneuver his way down to the 7. 2 runs runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of 1 yard on
a
the
goal-to-go situation. But my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the edge of the goal line about the 1-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to...
And he's in. Touchdown. Kansas City. Sean Smith. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Chiefs take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Butker is on target. And they open the lead up now at 25.
Broncos 3. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So on the play to J.K. and on the 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Play action, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. As he releases it. And now falling complete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Back to throw. Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's complete to Troutman right side. And a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't care what sport you're playing.
At the
Everyone likes to build a little
14-yard
momentum,
line.
don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. It's into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Broncos 10. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
He's brought down
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now the Mahomes.
His back is more dependable safety valve. Games they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Rises on the punt here as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no down. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big play.
Drops at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate.
A gain of 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd down and 8.
Bombers. Almost set. Ready. Olay.
Operating from the gun. Miss to the right side. Intercepted. And the chase on the tackle. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They're going to snub this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they probably got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they're going down to that.
And he'll get near the 30 now. 143 yards rushing for him now at this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can...
It's out. Smith lost it. It's picked up. Broncos. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance and take it into the run from him.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
At the 24-yard
partner,
line.
you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day has been rough. This offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, ready.
Looking to throw. Nix. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
Almost set. Ready.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Yellow.
Smith up the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with third and one. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Kansas City, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week.